Hello, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Now, last episode we designed the Musashi class battleship. And basically I was going about it all wrong. So we're gonna do a quick redesign of these. Scrap the ones I started building and instead, here's what we gotta do. Musashi is a good name, so we're gonna keep that. Can we go with the full secondary tower? Gonna remove these first. We're gonna go with still 15s. But quads, like this. So it's kind of like the French Richelieu class. There. Any more spots for those? No? Okay. So, bit of a 4-weight offset. It's fine, but we now have some weight to spare. Now that's an aft weight offset. Oh yeah, because that stretched the citadel. For now. Okay, so that leaves us with a very small citadel. Can I even put a barbette there? How about a 6-inch? Not enough room. Okay, so let's go with a smaller secondary tower. Like so. Okay. There we go. That fits. Now, can I put my 8-inch gun back here? I can. Can I put it on a barbette? Or is that barbette too small for an 8-inch gun? No, that works. There's some terrible angles for those guns. See if I can make that a little bit better. There we go. Much better. Aft with offset. That means this turret can be moved forwards a bit. Well, that just has to stay there on the mounting. Is there more room for secondaries here? Kind of. Not the best angles, but it's something. Can I put 3-inch guns there? No. That's for 2-inch guns only. I can even go up to that. Triple bottom? No, not quite. Can't quite extend the range. But I can increase the beam, which would let me put these like in an even better spot. And the same with these. It doesn't make much of a difference. So that widened the beam. Should make the ship a little bit more stable. So there we go. Main gun firepower is to the front and the sides. And we got these 8-inch guns in case someone wants to chase me. A little bit of an aft weight offset, that's fine. Five on the inner belt, 3 on the inner deck. There, very well armored citadel. Do I make my 8-inch guns longer? Yes, why not? Do I make my main guns longer? Overweight. $11. They're still gonna get like an accuracy debuff for being quad turrets, but it's something. And then we delete the previous design. It's a little bit funky, but I figured that's kind of what this hull is good for. Would have been fun if I had access to some better towers than this. Something more along the lines of what I used for the Asuka class. This is kind of like a cruiser vibe. But it fits the role of being kind of an experimental battleship. So now we're gonna suspend and scrap the 4 I started building, and instead build a couple of these new ones. I think I'm just gonna go with 2. Yeah, now they are mothballed. Okay. Because they are supposed to be. Last game I had a bug where my mothballed museum ships were suddenly commissioning. As in out of mothballs. Which was not something I wanted. It's just the game decided that had to be done. And we're gonna build these in Tokyo. That's fine. Yeah, under my limit. So I think the modern battleships, or whatever else I wanted to build, will just have to wait a month or 2. So I think we're yeah, we're getting Mark IV 13-inch guns. Would be fun to build a battlecruiser with those advanced turrets. Let's go to the next turn. See what's gonna happen with my naval invasions. In 1929. And yeah, we started a naval invasion of southern Spain. I'd almost forgotten about that. Submarine. Nice. Convoy raid. Umgami and Akuma. Pothual heavy cruiser. That's new. That's new. That's not a bad ship. Well done, France. Well done. Well, just looking at the numbers, it didn't look too terrible. Yeah. I think they finally have a decent cruiser. Oh, you're all the way back there. Oh, fine. Weather is really bad. That was a transport. Okay, the convoy is sunk. Are the escorts running? Yeah. That's sad. I think they should have elected to stay and fight. I mean, the heavy cruiser did not look too terrible. Just from the overview. See. Like, I know I'm getting closer because I am faster, but I'm not that much faster. So it had 6 triple turrets of 7.4-inch guns. That's really not bad. And 34.3 knots is not bad for a heavy cruiser. I think mine are a tad faster, but basically not enough to make a difference. Still, it's kind of lame when the AI just runs away like that. Mine damage. Oh. Norway would like to order 2 DDs. Sweden would also like to buy 2. No, 1. Arabia wants to buy 1. Okay. So the trade deals did not go through. Maybe not a terrible light cruiser, but it doesn't seem that good either. There's the invasion zone. Yeah, let's just move these task forces into the zone and hope I have enough tonnage to actually pull it off. Or if I have to start pulling in ships from like outside of the Mediterranean. Now back to research. Let's see what's going on. Cruiser design, that was... Yes! That's what I was waiting for. Heavy Scout Cruiser, Modern Heavy Cruiser 3 and 4. Yes! Now reprioritize big guns. Did my sales go through now? Building a lot. See, now they're commissioning again. Yeah, that is a bug. I did report it in the previous episode. So hopefully it should get fixed. Now, let's go to February and design some new cruisers. Because now I think I can make some good stuff. And there's not that much fighting going on in the campaign at the moment anyway, because France is almost out of ships. Well, I say that, now we have a meeting. Okay. War. Italy and Austro-Hungarian Empire. Britain and United States. Okay. There we go, Magnamina class light cruiser. I know I shouldn't, because it's gonna lead to a lot of unforeseen damage, but no, it actually only medium damage to the light cruiser. It should have sunk. Sweden wants to buy 2 Ayanami class DDs. I've taken Sudan. I've taken Cochin China. Now let's move this task force just into the zone. No. I don't have the tonnage. I need another 200,000 tons to do that. Well, I guess this fleet is to move all the way over here. Because with the Asukas I will surely have enough tonnage. 91%. On that invasion, 84%. Ambush. Here's that heavy cruiser. And 3 of my new Ayanamis. And an old Australian Mitsuki. Let's go! Now, where's the Mitsuki? This one. We're gonna detach. And go it alone. See if we can get torpedoes away from the Mitsuki. There we go. Identified the enemy heavy cruiser. And that's probably a killing blow. But let's take a look at it first. Before it sinks. Yeah, 6 triple 7.4-inch guns. Some 5.1-inch guns. Lots of 2.3s. Torpedoes. Lots of torpedoes. Underwater and deck launchers. Okay, it's not a great ship. It's got almost 100 weight offset. Armor is actually decent. Coincidence 4, that's good. Sonar 1, that's also good. Citadel 3, Crypt 4. Coal fueled turbines. I mean, that's not... yeah, it's not a bad ship. But it was the old Mitsuki that did her in with the torpedoes. So let's gun this guy down. She has no more torpedoes. And definitely not the firepower of the Ayanami class. Even if they're not veteran yet. Yeah, it's the type with the 1.5 inches of armor everywhere. So let's just get a couple more good hits on that guy. Cause some flooding. Slow it down. Or just ruin the structural integrity. Or just do that. That works also. So that's 1 point to the Ayanami class. Now let's check in on research, and unless there's something very juicy that's coming in the next couple of months, we're gonna design some new heavy cruisers right now. okay. We're actually getting hull construction next month. That's pretty nice to have. Also, we're getting Sonar 3 next month. So, next month, we're designing new heavy cruisers. But I don't think that should take too long. I just have a lot of ships lying around in the Mediterranean. Nah, I got some light cruisers around Africa, but not 200,000 tons of them. So that's where the Azukas are coming in. Yeah, let's go next turn. What? No war? Are they surrendering? I can't do that if I'm still invading their stuff. At a press conference, journalists ask you a question about the foreign policy of the United States government. What is your answer? The United States has an adventurous policy that often conflicts with our own interests. And again, as per my self-imposed rules, I cannot pick options that add unrest. The United States government is reasonable, contributing to the strengthening of relations between our countries. Or diplomatically redirect the question to the Foreign Policy Department. Okay, so everything adds unrest. Guess I will pick the one that adds the least. So now I'm at war with the United States, okay. And Austria-Hungary. France has dissolved. Okay. So, okay, this is kind of lame because I was invading Cambodia. And if the French defenders, their country just dissolved, logically that should mean I would get Cambodia. But now, oh, they're just turned independent. So I'm at war with the United States, so that means that this force has to come home. And not mess around in the Mediterranean. Because anyway, there is no France to invade anymore. It also means I'm not going to be able to get Morocco. EA class, Hayasaki, Hayasaki. I'm sending the Congos home also. Sending them to where? Yokosuka? Well, this force can dock here, I guess. Okay, so that was it for France. Yeah, allied with Britain and Italy. Austria-Hungary only has submarines. Well, okay. At fighting America, that could be exciting. Anyway, let's head to research. This is hopefully gonna be another heavy cruiser hull. That was the electro turrets, right? Let's take a look at my new heavy cruiser hulls. Yeah, hopefully a new battle cruiser hull was what I meant that I'm researching. Because we do have two new heavy cruiser hulls, potentially 3, depending on what a heavy scout cruiser actually is. It might be a light cruiser. Modern heavy cruiser 4, looking funky. Modern heavy cruiser 3. It's 2. What was a heavy scout cruiser? Because that's the scout cruiser hull, which I'm gonna wait building a new light cruiser class until I've got triple turrets. Modern light cruiser 2. So that's the Hayasaki hull, that's the Satsuma hull. These two are new. I mean, it still doesn't go up to the 21,000 tons that I actually have researched, but... Main tower, okay. You just don't have a main tower, so I can't build anything. Here I can build. .35 knot top speed. so. Diesel, no. Still no. Right, that's more capacity. Okay, so I guess I need 2 funnels. Like so. We're gonna go with the Mark 5 9-inch guns. It can't fit there. 8-inch guns then. What's the point of this barbette if I can't? 7. Are we gonna make this a quasi light cruiser? Okay. That's a lot of 6-inch firepower we got going on here. How long before I start running into problems? There we go. 7. Ten. Okay. So this is basically a heavy cruiser in name only. Well, in armor also. This is very decently armored for a heavy cruiser. But we haven't put the good stuff on yet. Coincidence. Sonar 3. What kind of spotting range are we getting? "22 kilometers. Don't think I'm gonna build a lot of these, because they're just a little bit too funky, almost. Standard ratio. capped ballistic. No, let's go with semi-armor piercing. And high capacity because incendiary is just a little bit too cheesy. And standard ratio on the secondaries. Now, secondaries. Actually has these kind of funky mounts for secondaries there. That turret is in the way. Yeah, I don't want to limit the arc of that turret. Let's drop this 3-inch and go straight to 2-inch guns. Let's see, there we go. Okay. That's a strange cruiser. Let's up the range. Actually, no, it's a light cruiser now. It needs to be faster. 38 knots. No, that won't fit. This is a much smaller tower. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. 38 knots. Similar speed to my other light cruisers, which this basically is, despite its name. Nope. There. Aft weight 10%. Yeah, it's a little bit of an aft weight, but we can live with that. Naishi. That's it's a cruiser. Is it a light cruiser? Is it a heavy cruiser? Is it a very big and heavy light cruiser? Perhaps. Now the modern heavy cruiser, yeah, okay. That was the one that did not have a main tower. But this one can actually mount 9-inch guns on those barbettes, so once I get a tower that actually fits this hull, you know, we can start playing around. Why is it? Does it fit on that part? No. Does not fit on that barbette. Does not fit on that barbette. For some reason this barbette does not turn around. Okay, it doesn't fit on that barbette at all now. But we can do this. That's kind of a crazy design. Not that attractive looking, if I have to be honest, but it's a lot of 9-inch firepower. With the big tower up top, that would be nice. Sadly, there is no such tower. What's the biggest gun I can fit on those barbettes? 10-inch. It's fine. $11 even. Now let's compare some stats. 11s. Accuracy with AP at 10 kilometers, 2%. 1.1%. 1.6%. So maybe 11s. Yeah, these are 33 caliber length to begin with, so yeah, it's gotta be either 9 or 11. Now let's take a look at the actual light cruiser hulls. That's the Mogami 2 hull. There's a scout cruiser. Yeah, scout cruiser has the best hull form. So this is probably what I'm gonna play with. Spotting range 9,000. $10,500. $10,500. Now, why is the best tower on the scout cruiser is worse at spotting than the best towers on the light cruiser 1 and 2? So why is it a scout cruiser if it can't scout? Yeah, this has the best spotting of the secondary towers. Yeah, we can make some good stuff on this, but that will be in the future when I get triple turrets for light cruisers. I was hoping to build design 2 classes of heavy cruiser now, but I just don't have a tower for the heavy cruiser 4 hull. So I'm gonna have to make do with what we have. And what we have is not really a heavy cruiser because it only has 6-inch guns, because that's all that would fit on the built-in barbette. But it's got lots of torpedoes. I kept them long range because I think that would just work better with the kind of ship that it is. Build ship. Let's build 4 of them. Kind of like an experimental ship anyway. Tokyo. Okay. I think that's the end of this episode. The war with France ended abruptly. I wished it would have lasted another turn or two, so I could at least have gotten Cambodia. So that's kind of sad. I was also invading a lot of... I was so close to getting Djibouti as well. I got French Sudan just in the nick of time. Oh well. Goodbye and take care.